Good morning. Welcome to the porch. How are you? The sun's actually shining. I'm not real sure what to do with myself. Welcome. Here's your news for today. In the Texas primary runoffs, political analysts are heavily debating the results of Tuesday's runoffs in Texas. Significant victories and defeats, including Ken Paxton's wins and John Cornyn's political challenges, are fueling intense discussions about the future direction of the Republican Party and the Democratic prospects in the state of Texas. In case you missed it, Ken Paxton won by a landslide. Just so you know. Okay, White House UFC ring. Have you seen this? Construction has officially begun on the UFC Octagon ring on the White House lawn for the upcoming Flag Day fights. Okay. The unusual venue choice is driving immense social media commentary and late-night television jokes. Well, it's always been a brawl in Washington. Why not make some damn money off of it? Hello. If I was Donald Trump and Flag Day was my birthday and I could have a UFC fight in my front yard, hell yeah. Duh. Yeah. Yeah. I support that 100%. I don't care. I don't care. Do your thing. In global news and tech today, Pope Leo the 14th, is that what he is? His AI war. Have you heard about this? The Pope has sparked global controversy and conversation by releasing Magnifica Humanitas, a massive 42,000-word encyclical manifesto against AI. The document fiercely warns against unchecked artificial intelligence and private tech monopolies. Oh, you mean there's a chance that you can't control the narrative for the first time in 2,200 years? I think you should have been more concerned when they started doing horror movies and playing with Ouija boards, but it's all right. You're right. You're right. Now that we have literally all the information in the entire world available at our fingertips, we might find out about the books of Enoch. We might find out about what y'all really were doing, why there's shit hidden in the Vatican catacombs, why we can't get to the library in the Vatican, why no one's allowed to take pictures of the Sistine Chapel, why we have to cover our shoulders, why you haven't canonized Mother Mary until 1930, why in the world y'all hide a bunch of shit since the Crusades. Yeah, if I was Pope Leo, I'd probably be scared too. The veil is ripping back. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. All right. Iran peace talks and oil prices. Global oil prices fluctuate as localized clashes in Lebanon complicate ongoing U.S.-Iran peace talks. Basically, we're trying to get along with Iran. Everybody else is sticking their finger in the pie. It's making gas go back up. The Longview chemical plant rupture. Recovery operations continue after a catastrophic chemical tank implosion at a pulp and paper mill in southwest Washington, leaving 1 confirmed dead and 9 missing. That's of Instagram this morning. Also on WLEX 18 News in Kentucky today, the largest AI data center, 238 acres in Greenup, Boyd, and Carter County at the industrial park, breaks ground in the next few weeks, promising to provide 1 gigawatt of storage and geofencing, surveillance, and AI technology. Didn't I just say this last week when Thomas Massey was running his mouth about being in... You say what you want to. I ain't been wrong yet. They friggin' announced it on the news this morning. I was like, oh! Ow! Is this the same thing that I got flagged for on TikTok for saying that it was misinformation? Really? One day y'all gonna learn to trust me because I know what the hell I'm talking about. And I usually know it about 3 or 4 days before everybody else does. I'm not a spy. I'm not an informant. I have discernment, and I talk to God. I'm not saying it's prophecy, but so far I've been right on the nose about everything. Put it in the book. All right. Entertainment and pop culture. Scary movie reboot. Get really excited about it. Marlon Wayans and his brothers are trending after opening up about their past legal battles with the Weinstein brothers. The family is officially returning to direct a highly anticipated new reboot of the Scary Movie franchise, which is, if you didn't miss it, when I was in school, there was, when I say school, back in the early 2000s, there was a fluctuation of just a bunch of teenagers doing bad shit and getting killed for it. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, Final Destination. A lot of people fucked around and found out in the early 2000s in the horror film genre. We learned not to run upstairs in hills. We learned to keep our keys on us at all times. We learned not to maybe go ask where that noise is coming from. Just go do your own thing. And then the Wayans brothers, as brilliant as they are, decided to do a parody of it called Scary Movie, which basically makes fun of the entire thing because it is. It's a big old joke. And so now they're going to reboot it 20 years later. Get your kids excited about it. Start showing them the originals right now. All right. American Music Awards buzz. Fans continues to discuss the latest AMAs and how Taylor had the most nominations and walked away empty-handed. How Ella Langley is dominating the charts, and Baby Rexha looked pretty cool considering that she was dressed as a cast member from Final Fantasy. There was reunion performances by the Black Eyed Peas, New Kids on the Block, and a heavily shared performance by Teyana Taylor. It can't been that heavily shared. I ain't seen it yet. My thoughts on Nancy Guthrie. When I asked AI about it back in January, they said that they found her body on the 26th day of June. So, check back in a month. If AI was right, we know it was a hoax. All right, Drake breaks records. Drake has officially surpassed Michael Jackson for the most Billboard Hot 100 #1 hits by a male solo artist, knocking in his 14th chart topper. Congratulations to Drake. Considering I've never heard one single one of his songs, that's a pretty good accomplishment, I guess. Hi, Lori. How is it in Arizona? It's humid in West Virginia. In the internet culture and finance world today, yassified Emma Stone. Have you seen this? Photos of Emma Stone attending the recent Louis Vuitton cruise collection show have gone viral, with fans joking that she looks permanently transformed by the internet beauty filters. Yeah, that ain't even her face no more. She might have that tardive dyskinesia. Y'all keep making fun of that. It's just fun to say. It's not fun to have. It's fun to say. Munchausen by proxy. Fun to say, not fun to have. Cardiomyopathy. Fun to say, not fun to have. Learn to take jokes. They're not dicks. Don't take them so hard. All right. Gold versus Bitcoin. Financial forums are seeing heavy debates regarding what constitutes a safe haven asset as gold hits all-time highs while Bitcoin's value cools down. You know why Bitcoin's value is cooling down? Because it's not real money. It's pretend money that they've convinced you is currency. Here's something that you can hold in your hand. Monopoly money. Try to pay for shit with that. See how that works out. Report back. All right. Let's see. Let's look at country music news, because I know there's probably some. I have to scroll down. Really? Ella Langley continued her winning streak from the ACMs and went right on to the American Music Awards and took home the most awards that night, too. She's going to be able to line her driveway with him at Christmas time. I swear to God. She's dominating some shit right now, so y'all keep an eye on Ella. She's doing great things. Sam Barber took home the award for Breakthrough Country Artist, while Darius Rucker was honored with the prestigious Veterans Voice Award during the broadcast. So, bravo, and many happy returns. Tucker Wetmore hits #1. He scored his very first career Billboard Country Airplay #1 with his single Brunette. Congratulations. Kenny Chesney's 100th entry. 100th entry onto the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart today with the song Carry On. It's his 100th appearance on the Billboard charts. Aaron Lewis has an album announcement. Give Me My Country Back is slated for release on July 17th. Wade Jennings is also putting out a new album that will have a album release party at the Troubadour in Nashville, Tennessee on May the 31st. I would invite you to attend. It's going to be an awesome party. CMA Fest hosts are revealed. Riley Green and Good Morning America anchor Lara Spencer will co-host the CMA Fest on a TV concert special when the festival kicks off next week in Nashville. Bravo. Good job. Luke Bryan's farm tour. He's officially announced the fall dates for his beloved annual farm tour. Well, thank goodness. By then, we'll learn all 9 words in that new song of his. I think AI could have done it better. Okay. Florida-Georgia Line reunion. Tyler Hubbard generated major fan excitement by hinting that he and Brian Kelly are toying around with the idea of a Florida-Georgia Line reunion tour in 2027. Oh, God say it isn't so. I thought Bro Country was dead. There's no need for it to come back in a resurrection like Easter Sunday. Have we not? Is AI not enough of a battle for you? You want to bring in the Bro Country auto tuners too? Bro Country for old men. All right. Comedian Matt Rife is making headlines after taking a sharp, viral comedic jab at Morgan Wallen for missing the AMAs. He probably forgot. It's Morgan. Don't worry about it. So, that's all I know. That's the news. Oh, apparently there was some kind of vendetta to an assassination attempt on Ivanka Trump over the weekend. Apparently Iran's really pissed off, and they were like, "Well, you bum us. We're gonna take out your daughter," but they didn't. But apparently dude had blueprints and everything of her house. So Trump flew back to Washington and everybody F-8 and F-0 to kids. So. What else is new? A new discretionary committee that's checking on the welfare fraud has announced that if we got rid of the welfare program altogether, we could completely eliminate the national debt. That's how much fraud is happening. That's how much fraud is happening. And y'all are pissed off that you can't buy Mountain Dews on your food stamps no more. People are stealing money from us right and left, and y'all are just turning a blind eye. Well, they're doing the best they can. The fuck they are. They're doing the best that we can. And we're not even doing the best we can. No. Shut it down. Shut it down. Learn how to grow your own food. Learn how to raise your own chickens. Learn how to be self-sufficient. Learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. I know some people have it hard. Some people have had a hard time of it. And some people can't help it. Some people can. Some people can. I grew up with a variety of folks who could, but didn't. I can probably point you to about 1,500 houses and mailboxes that are probably on the draw every single month and got a nicer car and a better cell phone than I do. Shut it down. That's how I feel about it. All right. In other news, NASA has announced that they're going to build a base on the moon the size of a small city, which I think is awesome considering that we've never been there and probably should take a precedence. If we could just stop giving money to NASA, we could probably balance out the budget a little bit, too. If we probably took all the money from the Medicare fraud in Minnesota, we could probably have our money back, too. If we took all the money that we're illegally sending to Cuba and Venezuela and the Islamic regime that we have been since Bush was in office, we probably could balance the budget. If we would just mind our own business and adopt the idea that just because America can doesn't mean America should, then maybe we would all have a little more money, but considering that's probably not going to happen, housing prices are going down, car prices are going up, gas is still $5 a gallon. We're having a UFC fight on the courthouse lawn for Flag Day here in 3 weeks, which also is Donald Trump's birthday, in case anybody's caring. Thomas Massey's decided that he's either going to run for president or run for Congress. I could give a damn about either one. I hope he runs for state line. I'll help him pack. Y'all can be mad if you want to. I live next door to him. He was never a nice guy to me. Hell with his politics. I know he's a stick in the mud. Read the Epstein files. If it's going to affect my day-to-day life and get me more chicken feed and get me more money from my gigs, by all means, take the whole house of cards down. If it's not going to directly affect how I live my day-to-day life, publish it on Facebook. I don't care. Hang them all. It's a distraction. And the sooner you realize that we're being geofenced, manipulated, whitewashed into history, and they're erasing things out of our school books, y'all can get real good and pissed off about who's doing what with their spare time on an island that you've never been to. I hate it. I hate that it ever happened. I hate that we've been a part of this. But did you not see it coming? Did you not see it just a little bit going, I don't think that 50-year-old man should be alone with that 14-year-old girl. It's probably nothing. This is the time where we find out about fucking around. Read them, publish them, carve them in stone and put them on the courthouse steps. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who it takes down. I ain't on the list, so I ain't worried about it. My husband ain't on the list, so I ain't worried about it. My mom and dad ain't on the list, so I ain't worried about it. I'll worry about it when the FBI shows up at my door and says, hey, you know that high school professor that you said that probably shouldn't have been alone with those girls? Guess what? Season club member at Epstein Island. Fucking knew it. Put it in the book. Everybody's getting their panties in a wad. Unclench thy asshole, unclutch thy pearls. Life will go on. Get over it. Get on with it. Do your best to do better today than you did yesterday. Love your neighbor as yourself. Give the rest to God. I know what else to tell you. Worrying about shit that does not concern you is like sitting in a rocking chair all day. It'll give you something to do, but you ain't gonna get nowhere. So, anyway, that's your headlines. In case you gave a damn. But I did say this not even 2 weeks ago. I said, mark my damn words, there will be a data center going in to eastern Kentucky. And this morning, right there in the industrial park, right off the IP there at the corners of Carter, Greenup, and Boyd County, I called it. That is now the second data center in Kentucky that's that big, in case you're paying attention. And also Mason County, is it Mason County? Yeah, Maysville area. Got the news that they have about 90 days to get the hell out of town because they're going to put a data center up there too. This is what's blowing my mind. You want industry and commerce to come to the neck of the woods, but you're not approving of the industry and commerce that's coming to your neck of the woods. Well, everything has a price tag. There's no such thing as a free lunch. You can't bitch about not having job opportunities, and then they build something in your neck of the woods that you can work at, and then you bitch about it. It's going to provide a lot of economic growth in this area, whether you like it or not. They're going to have to build houses. They're going to have to build gas stations. They're going to have to build hospitals. They're going to have to build schools. This is how coal mines started. Nobody wants to actually do the work, but we do have to do it to get by. So, you know. Why can't they just bring back the mom and pop shops? Because y'all run them out of business and shopped at Walmart. Why don't they have little boutiques on Main Street anymore? Because y'all order off Amazon. Why can't we go down to the feed store anymore and talk to people about our seeds and stuff? Because Tractor Supply is running people out of business. Well, I can't. What have we learned? One in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. My dad is in my head this morning. He's coming out of my mouth a little bit. He's just, if it were me. Put up or shut up. If there's something that you can do about it, do it. If there's nothing that you can do about it, you're not a tree, move. If you can't move, do something about it. Fight it. Fight City Hall. The rain has started. No, that is hail. We have hail in Hurricane, West Virginia. Speaking of, a lot of flood watches and tornado warnings and tornado watches out for the next couple of days, have been for the last few days. It's a dramatic shift in the weather. The United Kingdom has reported the highest May temperatures ever recorded. I'll explain what that means to you. There's a shift in the atmosphere. There's a shift in the climate. That means there's more floods, more storms, more landslides. Things are starting to wake up. Things are starting to shift. So, remember to turn around and don't drown. Remember to have your bug out bag ready. Remember that you should not hide out. That you should not hide out from a tornado under an overpass. You probably shouldn't sit under a tin roof during a lightning storm. Probably shouldn't smoke 2 packs a day either. All right. Son, it got dark. Come on, kitty, kitty. That scare you. Come on, baby. Oh, love it. My cat just come running back under the house. Oh, honey, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a little bit of rain. It's just a little bit of rain. Come running in here. Oh, poor baby. Scaredy cat. Just stay in here. No sense going back out there and getting wet. Here comes the rain again. Finally got my chickens fed, and here comes the rain. Man, it's really coming down. I love a good spring rain. I don't even know if you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Grace, I jumped too. I didn't even have my earbuds in. I was here live. Scared shit of them. Probably moved my laptop. I mean, it is coming down. I don't like how that tree's leaning. It's just we've had so much rain that the ground's having a hard time keeping the roots in. I'm glad I got that duck buried before this downpour came. I'm getting a little bit wet. The rain's coming in this way. That scared the daylights out of me. So anyway, in the weather, it is now raining in West Virginia. So I buried the duck last night. I went to bed early. I couldn't deal with it. Thank you for all the nice things that you said. I just did not deal with that very well. But today I'm better. And turkeys are still fine. Baby chicks are still fine. And everybody was asking if I have any dates left for our house concerts. I booked 3 more today. So if you are wanting to have a house concert or book a show, I'm going to tell you what dates we have left. We have this Saturday, May the 30th open. Saturday, June the 13th. The weekend of July 10th and 11th. And August the 21st and 22nd. That's all I have left until Labor Day. So if you want any of those dates, holler now. Tanya, I hear you, baby. We've had rain. A couple more days, I'm going to call somebody about an ark. Well, friends, I'm getting rained out. It's hard to holler over the storm that's coming down the road. I wanted to say hello to you, give you the highlights for the day. If you want me to come to your neck of the woods, find me a place to play, find me a place to stay, I'll be right there. So, in the meantime, friends, keep your Bible open and your pad around your head on the swivel. Be nice to old people, animals, and children. Love your neighbor as yourself, and you can't give it to God because He loves you and I do too, and there's nothing that you can do about it. In the meantime, friends, remember, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.